Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to try something a little bit different, and I want to talk to you guys about something that I am incredibly passionate about, which is clothes. That could have gone a little bit smoother. Specifically, ethical fashion and why I'm incredibly passionate about it. So I, as you can probably see, have a lot of clothes. Under all of these shirts there is more t-shirts. There is a whole other half to this wardrobe with more tops, trousers. The whole bottom is full of shoes, which you can't even see. I have a lot of Converse. So yeah, I buy a lot of fashion, but I do not buy, as far as I possibly can, any fast fashion. So for those of you who do not know, fast fashion is essentially the practice of getting clothing at a really low cost out to the public as quick as possible. So it's getting things from the catwalk to the shops as quickly and as low cost as possible to take advantage of the trends. In terms of profits, fast fashion is quite obviously is the best way to go. You're getting the stuff that's incredibly popular right now and is on the catwalks, is in these big fashion houses, and you're getting it on the high street to consumers as quickly as possible. You're gonna make the most money, but it's everything that comes around that practice that is really dangerous and that really annoys me. I'm not happy about it, guys. One of the biggest issues with fast fashion is its impact on the environment. Because things are going as quickly as possible, there's no care put into what materials are used, how those things are made. It's a case of just getting it as quickly as possible. The fast fashion industry is also really bad for its workers. The workers are not paid much, they are mass producing things continuously, and if the stuff doesn't get bought, they don't get paid. Which, if any of you guys saw my video where I got a mystery box during lockdown, that was buying all the surplus stock from orders cancelled at the beginning of coronavirus from places like Zara and H&M. All these other big places just cancelled their order, and it meant these workers did not get paid. So the thing that got me really passionate about this was, in about 2018 I believe it was, there was loads and loads of stories that came out about companies burning their clothes. So I'd been kind of getting disillusioned with the fast fashion industry before then, but that was the big push I need. So I believe it started with Burberry, but it was companies like Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and even like your sort of cheaper companies like H&M and things like that. They were all burning their surplus clothing. For the higher end places, it was a case of not having that go into mass production. They didn't want to be seen as not selling out all their clothes. For the smaller companies that didn't have as expensive clothing, to be honest, I'm not really sure why they did it. It seems kind of pointless to me, to be honest. But I started reading up about all this and I was like, this is incredibly bad. And I knew all this other things about fast fashion prior to that, but that was the thing that really pushed me over the edge. And so I decided to stop buying fast fashion. And about 2 years ago, I bought my last piece of new clothing. Well, sort of. I'll come back to new clothing in a minute, but since then, every single thing I have bought has been second-hand. I think all of these shirts are second-hand. Some of them are costumes from shows. Some pieces I've made myself. And anything I have, I'll try and sell on. I buy most of my clothes from Vinted. Most people know Depop, but I prefer Vinted personally, as I just think they've got a really good business model and I really like the sellers and the buyers on there, and I think it's just a really nice community. But it's a great place to get second-hand clothing. And I have gotten some incredible pieces over the years. Like, one of the most recent ones I got was this absolutely stunning dress. This is a Tommy Hilfiger dress. And I love it. It's just amazing. I also recently managed to pull it off my door, this awesome ski jacket. I'm away to Iceland soon and this is like the warmest thing ever. And it only cost me £20. If I bought this in the shops, it would be so much more expensive. I worked it out recently, my Converse collection is probably worth nearly £800 at full price. I've paid less than £250 for them all. It kind of works out better, not just for the environment, but also for your bank account to buy things second-hand. To get people, though, to buy things second-hand all the time is not completely feasible, and you kind of still have to buy stuff first-hand. One of the things I look at is how ethical are these companies. So some people may recognise everything that I'm wearing just now is from Lucy and Yak. They are, at the moment, one of the only companies that I still buy first-hand from. They are incredibly transparent about where their clothing comes from. I would be able to tell you who made this pair of dungarees, who packed it, where the material came from, what dyes were used, all that sort of stuff. It's incredibly transparent, and that's the only reason why I shop with them. there's so many companies who say we've got this ethical range, but then you go and look and it doesn't actually tell you like how it's ethical. They just say, oh, it's recycled, but they don't actually say, right, we recycle it from this is what happens to it, these are the dyes they use. Dyes as well in the fashion industry are incredibly toxic and create a lot of pollution, so people should be more transparent about what dyes they use, but the only reason I do shop at Lucy & Yak is because they are so transparent. And you'll notice as well I have quite a lot of stuff from them. I have multiple pairs of dungarees, I have most of my trousers are from them, I love them. But even with Lucy & Yak, I try and buy stuff from their Depop shop, which is their stuff that has faults. So whilst other companies have burnt their fashion, Lucy & Yak have gone, hey, this has a little hole in it, or it's been made half a size too small, would you like it for a little bit of a cheaper price? So most of my Lucy & Yak stuff comes from their Depop shop. So about 2 months ago I bought my last set of new underwear and pyjamas, and I'm not going to get any more until I can find a company that is ethically sourced. If anyone knows any specifically UK-based companies that do ethically made pyjamas or underwear, please send your recommendations to me. I'm doing a lot of research into places at the moment, but I'm trying to find places that, much like with Lucy & Yak, are transparent about how the clothes are made, where they're made, and all that sort of thing. I've had a lot of conversations with people as well about ethically made fashion being more expensive and just being more awkward to get. And in some cases it is, but in others it is just the same as regular fashion. I don't mind spending a couple quid more on a pair of dungarees because these will last me for years. And if you don't have as much money, second-hand clothing is the way to go. There is some more expensive stuff out there, but you can get some stuff that's really cheap and you help stop clothes from going into landfill and becoming waste. You let them have a longer life and it's ultimately better for the environment. And you get some really nice stuff. So yeah, that is why I do not shop fast fashion, and I'm incredibly passionate about second-hand clothing. Another thing as well, it's also so much more fun. Like charity shops especially, to go around a bunch of charity shops and find that one item that's really cool, it gives me such a sense of joy, it's amazing. But yeah, I think more people should stop buying from these big companies until they get better with their practices. The practice of burning clothes still happens now, which is atrocious, especially after COVID. There's been so much surplus of stock that's gone unsold and companies have just had it destroyed. But yeah, that is all I have to say for today's video, guys. If you guys like this, leave me a comment, say if you want me to do more stuff like this. And yeah, do let me know of any ethical clothing companies you guys know of, because I'd love to find out more places and research more things. It's really exciting to me. And also if you want me to do a video about like more clothes stuff as well, just, you know, let me know. I'll see what I can do. Till next time though, guys, have an awesome day. Bye! Hi guys, quick little bonus bit to this video. I am currently on a flight to Iceland. That is right. I have timed this for when my flight starts. I am so excited to be going. I haven't left the country in 8 years. I'm aware we're still in a pandemic. We did book this with the hopes that we'd be out of it, but we're trying our best to be as safe as possible. Both me and my friend who I'm travelling with have been double vaccinated, so yay! But I will hopefully be having some videos out about that. I'm so excited to be going on holiday. Oh my gosh. It's been a really rough year. It's been a rough year for everyone, so I'm so excited to have a break. But if you guys want to see things that I'm up to while I'm there just now, I'll probably be posting a few things on my Instagram and stuff like that. I also have a TikTok now. Don't know what I'm doing on there, but there might be stuff on there. But yeah, if you guys want to see what I'm up to, head over there and there hopefully will be a video about it at some point. Bye.